but there is some off-ice news that we got to get to, and there's a cloud of mystery around it. But for the first time ever, Dany Heatley was on a podcast, missing curfew today, and one of the nuggets that he shared was that in December, he will be coming to Ottawa. Nothing more than that for now. If you've watched Locked On Senators for a while, you know that when we've had Ian Mendez on in the past, we've made the case that Dany Heatley must be honored by this franchise. Say what you want about the departure. And some on the other side of it might say, hey, he was just the first to notice Melnick's shtick and got out of there before the mass exodus later. Look at the all-time records for the Ottawa Senators. You can't do that without seeing Dany Heatley's name everywhere. Most single-season goals, Heatley not once, but twice.
Back-to-back years even.
Most points by a Senator in a regular season. Dany Heatley's alone at number 105 points. And he's tied for second as well with 103 with Alfie. Those two shared that in 2005, 2006. What do you think the proper way to reintroduce Heatley to the Senators would be now 15 years later?
Well, our guy Kevin Lee made an interesting note that the Pittsburgh Penguins are coming to town in December. So Jason Spezza would be there. Maybe something to do with Dany Heatley, Jason Spezza, and Daniel Alfredsson. Ross, we've been really saying we want that pizza slice up there. Ian Mendez knows about that idea. So maybe
Chris Phillips knows that too.
Yep, we told Phillips about it too. So maybe we get something in the works there with all three of them in the building. But he's still an employee of the Philadelphia Flyers. He's a pro scout for them. Not sure at what capacity. That shocked me. He's been doing that for this year and last year. So he's kind of dipping his toe back in the hockey world. I would love to see him honored in some sort of Ring of Honor opportunity, Ross. I think that's the right thing. Again, you mentioned it. Like, no matter what you feel about the guy, you cannot tell the story of the Ottawa Senators without talking about Dany Heatley and specifically Heatley, Spezza, Alfredsson. Like that is the pinnacle of Ottawa Senators' success, is when those three were playing together. Those were the best years this franchise has ever had. So I think it's time to bring him home, honor him some way. I'm not sure how they're going to do it. I'm assuming, Ross, that's what's kind of cooking up here, but it's good at least that we can be talking about this being an opportunity again.
4 years with the Ottawa Senators. That's all it was.
And he's so much longer. Only 4. Wow.
And he's 5th in franchise history in goals.
Yeah. Wow.
The heat was certainly on. And if you need a refresher why they were called the pizza line, the pizza promo had to go from 5 to 6 goals because that line almost put them into bankruptcy, with everybody in the arena getting a free slice when the Senators initially hit 5 and then ultimately 6 goals when the Sens lit the lamp. Okay, let us know in the comments. I think this could be a polarizing topic, but I'm here for it, and I'm here to defend what Heatley's history with the Ottawa Senators means to this organization, and life's too short to hold grudges for more than 15 years. I feel like I got all my hatred out his first game back when he was with Minnesota, so it wouldn't have been his first game back. It would have been a few years later. Chris Neil put him on his ass right in front of the bench, and just that was like hilarious. But we'll see what comes of that. If you want to go check out the full Dany Heatley interview, it's over an hour long with the Missing Curfew Boys.